Hello, welcome back to the Robot Run Devlog series. In this episode, starting off right off the bat, I finally fix the damn hitboxes. And I just add the hitboxes to the tile map instead. And this actually ended up being a lot more simple than I thought it would be. I thought I was gonna have to end up redoing everything. But no, I didn't. So, that was really nice. And now this next bit will just be me deleting everything. Well, I need to add the stuff onto the stone crate first. Oh yeah, also in this episode I do create a couple new tile sets. Well, not a couple. I create one new tile set and a couple new, and I'm starting to make props, I guess. You'll see it. It's basically just the broken bridge. But now begins the great deleting, as I've called it in my head. You will not believe how satisfying this was to do, and the game runs significantly better now. So, yeah. It also looks, bumped the table. It also looks way better in the editor. Also, I ran into some issues where I accidentally used the wrong thing for the background of that. I used the solid variant instead of the non-solid variant, so I had to redo it. But everything else should be fine. But yeah, I just had to redo this, which was tedious because of all this stuff around it. And I also had to add a portion up above because, as you can see, that stuff can be seen, and it just cuts off. So, I also had to redo this area here because, there are also issues with that. The fall all the way down sped up looks so weird. And then me being AFK for a moment is probably me making the bridge textures. Not entirely sure. Probably is though. Yep, it was. So, imported them, messed around with custom hitboxes, quote unquote. Where basically it's not just a square. It took me a bit to figure out that I'm supposed to click on the square on the inside instead of the square in the actual tile view. That took an embarrassing long amount of time. But yeah, just made that style for the bridge, and then I also made the other end for the bridge. I tried to see if I could flip it, but alas, I could not, so... this is just me making the other style for the other half of the bridge. Either that or making the, wood planks texture. One of the two. No, it's the other side of the bridge. Which I do actually end up reusing a fair bit. Yep, there we go. Had to edit the terrain a bit. By the way, that gap can just barely be jumped across. I would add some more on the end of it, but that's kind of a later thing. I need to get the main gameplay path figured out for now. And what you're supposed to infer from the cutscene in the beginning is that you've already passed that section. There's no point in going back on there. Anyways, now is where I make the wood textures, I believe. It's either now or in a bit. Yep, it's there. Did I make the wood textures a little bright? Probably. They look like freshly made, which is probably not the look I'd want to go for. I also am cleverly using some of the supports for the bridge there. And, well, we're almost done, so I'm just gonna let this continue playing out.